YouTube? It's time for another exclusive Girl Chat segment just for you because, girl, we're not done chatting yet.
Nope.
There are a lot of topics that should be off limits on a first date. Do you guys agree?
Yes.
All right. Well, one of them is like religion, politics, and believe it or not, dating. A recent article in Madame Noir warns people that they should stop complaining about dating during dates if they want a shot at a second meeting. The article says that complaining about your bad dating past can make you seem negative. Your date might end up comparing himself to the person you're complaining about, and you come off as a gossip as well. I never thought about it that way.
Wow.
So, ladies, do you think that you have anything to gain when you complain? You guys are dating. I mean, now you're in a committed relationship.
But I was dating a lot of old men. Old men tend to talk anyway. You can't stop them.
True. Really?
You know, yeah. And then they bring up their ex-wives and all. It's
For
like,
real?
It's exhausting.
Is it too much for you?
Yes, it is. Because when you go on a date, it should just be me and you. That's all I want to talk about.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about your past.
Yeah.
You know, so it turns me off personally.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, you guys know I thirst for honesty. I think in a relationship, two things are necessary: honesty and effort, right? So
Right.
I like getting real, and I like that if a person can be crafty with what they tell me that is real, without seeming immature, without
Yes.
seeming bitter,
Right.
or without seeming like a hater or a gossiper. That's what I think is a really dope, smart person.
Yeah.
And I mess with that. I'm into that.
I sometimes think if they can add humor to it,
Yes.
then I think like that's a great icebreaker. Like, listen, let me just tell you, I've been to 2 other of these and they went horrible, and it's a funny story with a little anecdote. That's cool and funny, but like, don't sit there and harp on it like you're miserable just being at this thing with me because it's the 4th one you've been on
But you
this
got to
week.
think about it. When it's a date, they're trying to make themselves look as best as possible.
Yeah.
So it also puts a question in my mind because that story might not be the whole story.
That
and
part,
when
of
I'm
course.
just meeting
Of
you,
course.
then I've got this perception that you're this great person, but I'm like, and so it causes doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, the first couple of days, I just don't want to hear it.
Of course, yes, yes.
I hear that. My mom always says, a dog that brings a bone carries a bone. I think that might be in Spanish, but it sounds whack in English. But it pretty much means,
what does it mean?
It pretty much means that if you came here talking ish, then you'll probably leave here talking smack. So that means if you're gonna sit here and tell me about the other girl you were on a date with, that means you'll most likely be on a date talking about me.
Yeah.
And I don't like.
I hear what you guys are saying, yes, and I agree. Don't talk smack. But in a date, you do know how to answer the basic questions in your best way,
Like
so
what?
that you look
Like
bomb.
what?
Like, you know, what do you like to do? Where do you like to go?
Have you done this before?
Yeah, that's easy. But it's when you ask those hard-hitting questions that might involve a little bit of a nasty breakup or something. You got to watch how that person kind of like works their way through it, because that's when you see their true character.
Yeah.
So I just think go ahead and ask a little bit of those.
Yeah,
I
especially
like
if
that.
you've met on an app. I would want to know if I sat with somebody, I'd be like, okay, so like we met on this app, like have you done this before?
How's it
like,
been for you?
How's it been? Like
Yes.
have you gone on other ones? Have they been whack? Like I would want to know.
I don't want to know.
You don't?
But the dating conversation can be so humorous, and it can be a bonding experience.
Yeah, it can be, Jeannie. But the thing is this. For that first date, I'm talking about the first date. You know, first date, I want it to be special. I want to be able to feel that chemistry between me and him. So it's like, I don't want all this outside forces.
Okay,
That's
I get you.
for me, for the first
I
date.
get you.
Now the second, third, yeah.
Okay, I get you. And you know what? It depends on what you're attracted to.
Yeah.
This is true, because I'm sapiosexual. I love, like, everything
You
in the mind.
what?
A sapiosexual.
What's that?
It's just a person who gets turned on more physically when you get there mentally and emotionally with someone.
Oh, you like a smart person.
Yeah. Oh, no, I think...
Interesting.
That do raps and rhymes and
Fascinating.
stuff.
I think that the best 6 inches you could give a woman is right between here.
I like that.
Yes. Yes.
That
Take it to the grave. Yes.
Some people don't agree with you. Well, on that note, that's all the time that we have for today. But don't forget to subscribe to The Real's YouTube page to stay up to date on all of our exclusive content. Also, make sure to comment and let us know what it is that you want to talk about. And finally, make sure to watch The Real every day. Until next time, besitos. Peace.